Welcome to Therapy Through Cards. In today's pick a card reading, we're going to be looking at what rewards is Spirit about to give you. So basically, how are you going to be rewarded by Spirit? Soon, okay? I definitely am instantly feeling like this will be in a short time frame, okay? I just feel like that with all the piles. So you guys know the drill. You need to choose a pile that catches your eye. Use your intuition, because that will be the pile with your messages from Spirit today. So that's pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm going to start with pile number 1 with the crows on the deck. Okay, so let's have a look how you will be rewarded by Spirit very shortly. I am already picking up energy immediately for your pile number 1. If you guys don't know how I work, I channel energy, I read energy, I am highly clairsentient. In today's reading, I'm going to be using my channeling, tarot, oracle, and intuitive messages. And in this little bag is a message for you. It is very important. It's probably the message that is going to sum up your whole reading. It's a very important keyword. And Spirit will tell me when to read it for you guys. I'm kind of disassociating with your pile, but it's okay, because I'm kind of feeling like instantly I was drawn to your pile first. Like there was a really strong magnetic pull to your pile. I was very intrigued. I was very fascinated, even though it's not my favorite deck. So just telling me that the messages coming through for you guys are pretty powerful, and I think the reward is going to be pretty good. I think all rewards are, but your energy is really, really strong. So I'll read that when I feel like the time is right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle in camera. I know my process is quite long in terms of like, I get all the cards down. I just like to do that just so you guys can see the cards that come out, because it's coming from Spirit. So yeah, your pile, let's tap into your energy. I'm already tapping into it immediately. It's just there's such a strong pull. That's what I'm telling you. Like it's almost like I can jump into the deck. And I'm going to try and organize your cards immediately, like lay it out neatly, because I'm not very good at that. You know what? Spirit's wanting me to get one more. I don't know why, but yeah. Okay, we're going to do it. Okay, pile number 1. I'm going to still try to get some channeled messages. Spirit, what can you tell me for pile number 1? What are their rewards? Okay, so Spirit just told me instant. Your rewards are going to be instant. I think I don't know what it is, but you're like, I just got this image of a woman who's like clenching her fist, holding onto the couch for dear life. Like she's holding onto this couch. She's sitting on the floor. It's almost like a velvet green couch. She's I don't know. She's very emotional. Are you guys very emotional at the moment? Your pile is very visual, okay? I'm just getting a lot of visions. I'm trying to interpret. So this is really an emotional pile. So you guys might be very in your feelings at the moment. You know what it is? I could be tapping into your suppressed emotions. So sometimes Spirit will do that. Spirit will really get me to experience other people's emotions that haven't fully been kind of like set free almost. That's what I'm feeling. So, oh, fuck, I got chills when I said that, guys. So I think your biggest reward is it's definitely emotional, and we'll kind of see a little bit about this need to express your emotions and like how that's going to reward you. I know it's sounding a little cryptic. My channeling can be like that, especially if it's in terms of emotions, because emotions are really hard to put into words. But I'm just almost getting you guys feel deeply. You feel it deeply, my pile number 1s. Like deeply. Like I'm getting this almost okay, yeah, okay. So guys, I am getting more that I tap into your energy, a sense of like heartbreak or a sense of loss or a sense of having to let go of an attachment. Yes, I mean, and you know what, guys? I'm not saying that this energy is you feeling like depressed or anything. No, this is an almost like a cathartic kind of energy where you are able to feel your emotions again after maybe going through some pain where you've had to repress it. It's coming up and you're actually not ignoring it. And it's just giving me this, like, years have gone past and you're able to feel again. You're able to feel. I absolutely love this for you, okay? And it's interesting because Spirit is telling me that these emotions are going to bring you some rewards, okay? It's going to bring you this sense of giving you a new sense of purpose. I am sensing that, like feeling emotions deeply and able to understand them better, okay? Because that could be Spirit's telling me that that's a gift for you. This is a really interesting pile, guys. Have you guys been feeling a little bit as if you cannot understand your emotions, or your emotions are a little bit complicated? Because I'm sensing that basically soon you're going to erupt. You're going to have maybe like an emotional outbreak, and it's going to come out of nowhere, and it's kind of from bottling up certain emotions that you don't really want to face. And I think Spirit's going to make you face them, but then that's where the reward comes from. Because I'm deep. I've been thrown into your emotions, part number one, and it's beautiful, by the way, okay? Like, sometimes I'll be thrown into people's emotions and I'm just like, oh God, this is like toxic. This is a mess. This is basically, they don't want to accept responsibility. But for you guys, it's this whole, like, you are finally aware of these emotions, and it's just liberates you in some way, okay? It's almost like when it's cleansing. I'm feeling cleansed, okay? So some of you guys haven't been able to feel, haven't been able to express love, haven't been able to express maybe some passion you want, and it just comes out of nowhere. And it's very therapeutic for you. It feels really good. I feel lighter in my body as I continue to channel your energy. So I could maybe suggest, when you like, to get out of your head, because I think getting in our head kind of blocks us from feeling our emotions or being able to allow them to come up and surface. And I think that's something that you could really benefit from. You could feel good. The feeling is intense. It's kind of like Spirit's giving me this image of, like, you're finally able to unleash this restricted, tamed animal that's been caged up, and it finally is able. It's like, you know, when a wolf howls at the moon. That's the energy that I'm getting from your pile. So it could be this sense of like allowing to just release completely, like an emotional release, and it makes you feel alive. You know, those times in our life that are really intense moments, and it's because of our emotions. It's all because of our emotions, right? Emotions make our life feel more alive. It makes life enjoyable. So it's almost as well, before I turn over your cards, it's almost like drunken love. Like, that came to my mind. Maybe you didn't have time to process certain traumas, certain relationship breakups, and all of a sudden you like grief finally hits you. I don't want to say it's grief, but it's just an experience that you weren't ready to face, but you're now ready to face it. Spirit will hold off trauma, okay, to be processed till Spirit thinks that you're ready for it. This is going to be an immense growth period for you. You will probably grow a lot from this. You will change. Things will probably go out of your life so you can bring in new things. There's this new sense of identity and this new sense of life, new sense of being able to break free from having to hold all that. Like, I mean, we call them energetic cords, okay? So you're releasing energetic cords, and it's just going to be really cathartic and quite artistic in a way. It's almost like I'm getting like a movie. So it's very dramatic. It's very sensual. It's very like it's like art, basically. So it's healthy for you. You may get some creative inspiration from these emotions. You may want to channel it into some art forms or into a project or into creative piece. Like it's basically the release that helps you find meaning in your life, and you've been wanting it because it's like a treasure box that's been unlocked, and you can finally enjoy life again. So some of you guys may have not been fully engaged and feeling enriched by life at the moment or in the recent past, but I think this is your reward. It's coming. It's interesting because I'm kind of looking at your card. I'm going to turn over your cards. I know I'm just rambling on, but it's like your pile is the emotions I'm feeling. Like, it's my intense, like, I absolutely adore you guys. I honestly do, because you're definitely my artists, because, you know, artists feel. That's how they produce their work. They have to get into their emotions. If they're not in their emotions, then it doesn't impact on other people, and that's what art does. So you probably would be able to make a masterpiece. I'm telling you guys, these emotions are gold. You want to hold on to write something, right? Like, document it. Like, you have to kind of, once you do this cathartic release, somehow channel it into something creative or something that you can keep, or something that you could that's useful, right? Because it's powerful change for you guys, powerful growth as well. Powerful. Okay, so let's have a look at your cards. Let's have a look. Let's see. Oh, Jesus Christ. And it's interesting because you chose a really witchy deck. Okay, it's a very emotional deck, I would say. Very energetic deck. Let's have a look at your cards. They're from the deck that you chose. I don't fully remember the name of it, but I can't be bothered to get up, so we're just going to read the cards. Look at this. Raising Winds, a magical release, calling, intention, and strong hold. Oh, a strong hold, and it's raising winds. Magical release. Look at that. Spirit world, messages, assistance, and memories. So you are heavily, because I'm not surprised. Like, if you guys are really emotional, it just tells me that you would be like an amazing portal for connecting with the spirit world through your senses. I think you already do. You do receive messages. You're going to be receiving assistance from the spirit world, especially going through this magic. I'm going to call it a magical release. That is one of your biggest rewards right now, a magical release. And it's interesting because with this card, look at this. It's like a reward. It's like you're going to be given a gift. And you know what it says on the card? It says calling. So guys, if you haven't found your calling, this magical release is going to unravel what you're meant to do here. Okay? Sometimes we go through really like tough, painful, emotional moments in our life. And I'm talking about very rare, like emotional releases that happen like 3 times in your life. Okay, so you're gonna have one of those, and it's going to be magical. It's going to be really, really good. You may actually become a lot more spiritual. I think you definitely will. It's almost like going to open up the spirit world for you, so you guys can connect deeper as well. You're very deep people, by the way. Your feelings run deep. You are, I don't know, you're like a sponge. Like, I'm not even getting any air element. I'm not getting any fire element. Maybe a little bit of air, but oh my goodness, I wouldn't be surprised if your whole chart was dominated by water. I honestly wouldn't be surprised. There is just your feelings. Pile number 1. Let's get some more. I'm so intrigued. Challenges and problems. Okay. It's interesting, guys, because the middle of my spread is always the center cards, and they are the main focus of your reading. So you're going to be overcoming this because this is your reward, right? Your reward. And it's the 5 of Swords, which it's interesting because it came up in another of my readings, another one of my YouTube readings, the 5 of Swords. It's interesting because you can't have strong emotion without any sort of conflict or tension or challenges, guys, okay? And it doesn't mean it's wrong. Okay, you're probably thinking, oh my God, this energy is so negative. Oh my God. It is the best negativity. I am telling you this. I want this, basically. I am telling you, you don't know what tension and challenges and being able to feel heavy emotion does. It opens portals. It lifts the veil, and that's, I think you're going to be doing it. That's your reward. Your connection with spirit is going to basically be one. It's like a mesh. Like, you're probably going to be, your intuition is going to increase. Your awareness is going to increase. People are going to drop out of your life. Like, you don't even care. And I'm really interested because one of your biggest rewards, pile number 1, is finding your calling. If you haven't, if you already find your calling, there's something else that is going to come up. Something else that you're going to feel a calling for due to having experienced these really, really strong emotions. Okay. And it's going to help. Like, this 5 of Swords is great. This is that tension I'm telling you, that friction, to help you get closer to the spirit world, receive messages, and she's facing that way. Okay, so she's facing your magical release, and I love it. So let's keep going. Deep. I was talking about how deep your emotions. I love all the purple in your spread. Can you see purple? And even the swords and the handles are purple. Purple to me is spirit, okay? Spirit, okay, so there are colors, okay, that are traditionally stereotyped, right? But for me, purple is the color of spirit. It's just always has been. And we have meditation and stillness. And we also have, like, guys, it's almost like you go from like I gotta stop saying like. I always say it. It's so annoying. I'm starting to pick up on it. Your release is almost going to put you in this deep meditative stillness energy after it because it's so intense. It's interesting because the 5 of Swords is a very conflicting mental energy. You know, I would imagine it's a lot of, it can be between other people, but I'm sensing there is no other people in this reading yet. It's just you. So I'm kind of feeling, because swords represent your mind, there's a lot going on in your mind, okay? And I think, as I said before, that was a limit to expressing your emotions or allowing your emotions to come up. This is about allowing emotions to come up. This is your biggest gift, and Spirit is giving you the answer of what you need to do. There is a gift here. There's a bag, okay? And it's so fascinating because I honestly feel like this is a bag of sacred knowledge for your destiny or your life path that you need to uncover from the spiritual world. They're like, this bag is full of channeled messages for you. It's not a bag of money. It's not a bag of something that is tangible. It's just energy. Like you're like, I can feel the energy throughout my whole body. It's just, you're my energy. You're my light workers. Okay. So you're going to go from this conflicting, noisy mind that you may be struggling with, and Spirit is saying it's going to quiet. And I think that's what Spirit wants. Look at that deep quiet, so that this magical release can happen. And it's so connected because of the colors, right? Can you see the freaking colors? That's color synchronicity, which means that two cards with the same colors, they connect for a message. So you are being encouraged to quieten your mind, meditate, so that you can have this stronghold and allow your emotions to come up. It's like you're going to be flooded with emotions, and that's a magical release. It's really, really good. It's what you need, okay? Let's keep going. We have the Seven of Cups. I feel compelled to open your little intuitive message. Like I said at the beginning, it's a very important keyword. We have family. So I instantly got spirit family. However, we'll have a look at the other cards, but I'm not getting like family in terms of your biological family. I am just getting that you have a spirit team wanting to work with you now, and they can't get to you because of the Five of Swords. Your mind needs to calm down, especially with the Seven of Cups. I honestly feel like this is your spirit team. I just are, it's your spirit team wants to indulge with you, wants to have fun with you. And you'll be able to do that with the meditation and the stillness. It's kind of like that's the magical release, which is really beautiful. Can you see how bright that is? Your cards are actually looking all right. Look at that. Okay, let's keep going. Celebrations. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have a 5 and a 5. So Spirit speaks to me with double numbers. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. So these cards are all just confirming my channeling. Panel number 1, I really hope we can get some other messages. You will get some other messages with the intuitive deck. But basically here, this magical release, which is the box. Can you see the box? The lid's about to come out, and that's the light, that's spirit, that's like energy. It's not even, you can't even see that something that is tangible. I always say it's like the white light. It's just energy coming out of that box. It is, isn't it? Which is amazing. And that is going to bring new things into your life. So also the after effect is amazing. And we might see what new things are going to come in your life and what your calling is. Let's keep going. Temperance. I love this so much. And okay, so Temperance is like the healing angel. He helps you balance things in your life so that you don't get weighed down by one particular thing. I always think with the Two of Cups being poured evenly and balanced, it's just alignment from spirit. The Temperance card is probably what we should all be striving for. And this is just telling me that you're going to be able to get out of your thoughts and into your emotions more. And it's interesting because it says testing the waters. You may test your emotions. You may go a little bit, feel them a little bit, and then you may go back into the Five of Swords, which is the problem. I think, yeah, you guys are probably very analytical, just because this is your center card. And I'm kind of feeling like the Five of Swords is you. It's your dominant energy. It's, yeah, and we have an angel here. And we have 14, 15, guys. I receive messages from Spirit in number sequences, which is numbers going up. So you have 14 and you have 15. So we've got Temperance, Testing the Waters, Money Restrictions, Spirit World, Messages, Assistance, and Memories. So first it goes to 14 and then it goes to 15, right? If we're going up in numbers. So this is the message first. So Spirit is evening out your energy, or possibly it could be to do with chakras. It has to be, so that then you can hear clearly, see clearly, receive what you need to hear from Spirit, so you can get your divine downloads from Spirit. You're just not there right now, not to the full extent, by the way. I mean, yeah, you're probably getting, you know that you have Spirit team with you, you can feel the presence. But there is so much more, especially for you, pile number 1. This is your reward. Lover. Oh. Great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. So this could have been, like, with the Five of Swords, what was I saying? There could have been this great longing for maybe someone that's passed over, someone that has left your life, someone that you couldn't trust, or there is just some stuff that's being pressed down. And that's coming up for you to face, for you to feel, for you to turn into just like, I can't even describe what it's going to do to you. It's seriously going to change every fiber of your being. To feel is to heal. That is your motto for this reading. So you're healing immensely. And you're also going to be able to embody this love energy a lot more. You're going to feel great passion and devotion towards Spirit a lot, like deeper. Like I'm telling you, just with your cards here. Oh, God. Guys, you show me shuffle this. This is why the emotions are so, like, consuming me. So just double confirmation that it's someone that you, I know that I'm saying it's a person. It could just be, it's something external, it is. Or it could have been something that you know, Spirit's also telling me, guys, that it could have been potential that didn't go anywhere. There is a sense of regret as well hanging over me, almost like, you know, I made the decision not to go down that path, and it's left like a sour taste. It's like I feel off. That decision feels off, and maybe it's been lingering with you and you kind of regret. But now circumstances are different and you can't go back to how you wanted it to be. That's for some of you, it won't be for all of you. Some of you, it was just someone that you absolutely adored, or a experience that just consumed you with love. But it's interesting because it says a lover, right? So I know this is a general reading, but guys, some of my most painful heartbreaks have been my most enlightening moments at the same time. It's like you get pain, but then you get pleasure together. It's insane. And this is what you're experiencing. But it only happens when you allow the emotions to come through. And I think with this deep quiet, learning to let go. It's interesting with this Five of Swords. she's trying to get up the mountain, but she's got obstacles in her way. It's like she's trying. So stop trying. And I think it's a mental, like maybe you're trying to, you're holding the memory in your mind, because we do have memories here next to the challenges and problems. And it's the closest keyword next to challenges. Can you see that? No, can you really? Maybe. Yeah, you can. I just feel for you so much because I absolutely love who you are. Like, I just love your essence. I love everything about you, because I'm connecting on an energetic, kind of spiritual vibration. Yeah, for your pile. Let's go. Keep going. Many masks, your authentic self. Wow, wow, wow. So once you take that mask off, once you, like, authenticity is basically being true to yourself. And I honestly feel like you're going to become more authentic. Your authentic self will come out once you have this magical release. You won't have to wear so many different masks. It's almost like the mask telling me you're masking your feelings, basically. And I keep wanting to touch your cards. So this is a very touchy-feely energy. Like, I'm constantly wanting to touch them and stroke them and, like, keep them there. They're mine. They're not going anywhere. So it just tells me maybe there are some things that you're holding on to, like holding deeply. Like, you don't even know how deep you're holding on to them. So I would allow to start maybe a meditation practice, stillness, just allowing yourself to let go. Surrender is a big thing with this Five of Swords. Surrendering will help so much. Yeah. I am such a big fan of surrendering, detachment, just being one with the moment and accepting the moment fully, not even worrying about the past or the present or where we're going, you know, where we've been, like completely being consumed in the moment. Because that's where all the magic comes. That's where we start to kind of get downloads. That's where we start to really be who we are energetically. And that's where we start to learn about ourselves. I know this sounds really meta. It is really meta. It may sound a little bit existential, but this is such a reward. I'm telling you guys. I don't know if some of you guys will connect as deeply because you may still be with this Five of Swords energy, but to get the two lover cards is just so beautiful. Okay, I am going to get a few more cards before we have a look at your intuitive messages. I just want to kind of see our spirit a little bit about what your calling is, because some of you guys are going to kind of find a little bit about we'll find that in the intuitive messages, but there is a calling that you're going to, like a higher purpose that's coming for you, if you haven't already know what that is. But there's something else. Let's have a look, Spirit. What is it? Yes, abundance is coming. These cards may not give us anything really specific because they're quite generalized energies. But Spirit told me to pick this deck up. So yeah, peace. Peace is big. Peace is big. Especially with the deep, quiet meditation. So peace of mind. Yeah. Whew. Pile number one. Okay. I'm going to get you some intuitive messages. Oh, okay. So that may be something, guys. I already see it. Spirit, what is their calling? What is something new that's going to come in from this magical release and this deeper connection with their emotions and spirit? Okay. Okay, female, you may be a female, male, but maybe coming out. These cards came up in my last reading in a pile. The exact same cards. Is quite creepy. Okay. So you will be seen. You'll be in the public eye. Maybe I just sense that you're able to really maybe connect with people. People may be able to... You may go through this and be able to help other people, okay, in some way. Your environment is getting a makeover. Ooh. Think outside the box. You're not meant to follow the crowd. Female, and blessings around the corner. So there are definitely going to be a lot of blessings, especially with the abundance. But you're a little, you're definitely my light workers, guys. You're my light workers. My light workers. Let's just get you 2 more cards. 2 more cards. What do you want to say, Spirit? Pile number 1 before we wrap up the reading. Think on your feet. Set healthy boundaries. Okay. Interesting how the colors are kind of the same. The fox is giving me this really quick, fast-paced energy. It's giving me almost like you will get maybe a flash of inspiration or an idea, and you'll have to quickly be able to put it into something, use it in some fashion. And set healthy boundaries. I think you need to do that now. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting. Just to protect yourself, especially what you're going through. You'll need to protect your energy. You'll need to have a lot of time out. You'll need to drink a lot of water. You'll need to be basically spending a lot of time by yourself right now. I would highly recommend it. Because don't worry, after you go through this, you then can kind of go back into the world and help other people, whether you'll be in the public eye. Yeah. So pile number 1, I'm going to leave your reading there. I know I kind of feel like it's a very weird way to end your reading, but I think the messages were very straightforward for you guys. Just be really kind to yourself and allow to feel the emotions, because it is going to reward you in a way that you cannot even comprehend. The mind is such a limited... It doesn't really take you here where you want to go, okay? Stillness and quietness and accepting the moment will bring in all these rewards that you can discover and you'll figure out, and it may surprise you. It may even it's going to turn your world upside down, and it's going to put you on a path of your calling, or just a new lease on life, or make your current purpose even more richer and meaningful. Okay. If you guys found anything that resonated in that reading, feel free to subscribe for future videos or leave a comment. I always love your feedback. Okay, let's get into pile number 2. Okay, pile number 2, welcome to your reading. This is either pile number 2 or pile number 3. But if you chose the green bag, this is your pile. And I'm getting ringing in my ear, so... My God, such a weird tone in my ear. Okay. Welcome to your rewards from Spirit. What will you be rewarded with? Pile number 1 was very intense and emotional, and I will try to just leave their energy behind. So what I'm going to do is we are going to get your messages through tarot, oracle, and intuitive messages. I am not feeling my most perky. I'm feeling quite like, I can't even explain it. I'm just in this weird, interesting energy, but it's good. It's good. It's I feel really close to the cards. So we have a little keyword in this bag, and I'm going to read it when I feel the time is right. So let's I'm going to shuffle on camera, and we're going to get all your cards, and I'm going to tap into your energy. Spirit, for pile number 2. Okay, so you're going to be surprised by the gifts and the rewards that are coming immediately. It's interesting because Spirit just said you may need to wait a little bit. It's interesting. Okay, so Spirit immediately said that, you know, when things happen in our life and you don't recognize that it's a reward until about a little bit later. You know what I mean? So some event happens in your life or an experience, and then you don't realize that it was actually a blessing. So it's a blessing in disguise, basically. That is your reward. What's the energy, Spirit? What's the energy of pile number 2? Okay, so you're a little bit more energetic and outgoing than pile number 1. You are a little bit... I just honestly got this cheeky girl. She was being very cheeky, dancing around, showing off a little bit. So you may enjoy having fun, being a little bit silly. Nothing wrong with that. You are a risk taker. Spirit said that. So I feel... Okay, guys. This is an interesting message. So Spirit just channeled to me that your reward... This isn't basically what it is, but it's how it comes in. So like the process. Your reward's going to come in after you feel like you've stuffed up or you've done some sort of like stupid thing. You know what I mean? When we do silly things and you're like, oh yeah, it's cool in the moment, but then you look back and you're like, oh my God, that was so stupid. It's something like that. Not too stupid, guys. Not something that you're going to regret or anything. Maybe you said something that you didn't want to say to someone because you were not in the best mood or something. Or maybe your honesty was just a bit too blunt for someone to hear and you hurt their feelings and you just got... It's almost like you unintentionally got yourself into a sticky situation. Ah! They're falling everywhere. So I'm kind of feeling like maybe your life's a little bit all over the place. But you like that? You like a little bit of chaos in your life? Getting that energy. You're real fun, honestly. I'm just getting all your cards. I don't even have any tarot for you. Let's get some tarot. So this is just the energy that I'm picking up on. So what is their reward, Spirit? I think the cards will let us know. Spirit's just really getting me into your energy, which is really fun. I really want this card for you, and I'm trying to figure out how to fit it in the you know what, I will show it to you first because it doesn't want me to put it back. So I think this card is really important. We're gonna have a look at it. We're gonna see. So we know the process. We know that you're gonna be doing something a little bit. It even feels embarrassing on your behalf, but you didn't mean to do it. But then the reward comes in. It's interesting. It could have been Spirit's giving me other people. So maybe you're having a conversation with someone. Maybe you like someone and you make a fool of yourself. There's just something about being too forward or too blunt, and you're just being genuine. You're being your true self. So you don't care, but apparently it just rubs the other person the wrong way. But then it suddenly turns into this big reward. Maybe they forgive you. Maybe you guys end up being together if it's a person. Maybe you become best friends. It's just that kind of energy. Maybe there's some sort of an opportunity attached to it. But we're going to have a look at the cards. We're going to see. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I love it. I love the Wheel of Fortune. So it's interesting because this is like the karmic wheel for me. So, yeah. So basically, experiences or circumstances turn in your favor. You also are going to be very lucky, fortunate. So maybe if it was another person, let's just say that, okay? Let's just take to the example of if you were trying to hit on someone and you accidentally swore. This is weird examples of spirits. So you're somewhere, you find someone attractive and you try to impress them, and then you accidentally make a fool of yourself. Okay, Spirit's giving me this example. This is really interesting. Power number 2. So Spirit just gave me an example of you go and accuse someone. You accuse someone of being too cocky, or you accuse someone of being a show-off, or you judge them, basically. You judge them on first appearances, and it's not who they are at all. And it's a bit embarrassing, right? It puts you in a bit of an awkward situation, but the person on the other end, luckily, they don't mind. So it turns into this big gift or this reward that you get given. Maybe they see something in you, okay? And it's fortunate for you with the Wheel of Fortune. So the wheel turns in your favor, basically. It doesn't turn backwards, which would not be very nice. So that's really nice. I'm so glad Spirit put that card for you. I'm feeling compelled to read your little intuitive message, because let's see. It's a very important keyword. What the hell was that? What's a keyword, Spirit? A key word. A very important keyword for your reading. Special. Aww. I don't know why I'm feeling like this is a special moment. And it's interesting because I'm getting a lot more energized for your reading compared to the last pile. I'm feeling a little bit more livened up in a good way. The other pile, their energy was amazing, but just in a different way. Your energy is like almost, you get away with it because you're so cute at doing the inappropriate, if that makes sense. You do it in a way that people fall for you or something. I don't even know if this is going to be a relationship or if it's just going to be advantageous, the exchange or the experience for you, and give you and reward. So maybe they're a really good contact, but this is a special meeting or experience that starts off as being quite humiliating for you or the people around, okay? Apply it to any sort of area of your life, if it's at work or if it's at home or if it's just in a public place, just your social circle, whatever it is. Trust yourself. Ooh, I love this card because you are special regardless. This card can represent you guys speaking to animal spirits or elementals, that kind of thing. Doesn't have to be. I think it just kind of this card, I wouldn't read too much into it. It just says trust yourself. So trust yourself when this experience happens. I want to get a little bit more. Protecting the future. Oh, got chills. That card just gave me chills. Like, this is something that's going to, maybe someone's going to enter your life and they're going to be in your life forever or a very long time, just because I'm kind of feeling like the keys are going to be given to you. There's going to be some sort of opportunity that it's crazy because I'm just getting offer. This experience leads you to an offer that you don't want to deny. You don't want to turn down. I want to know what offer it is. Clear out the clutter. Frog Spirit. Okay, I think all your cards are gonna, you know what, I'm gonna turn around all your cards. This is really interesting. Okay. Yeah. Oh wow. Oh my god, there you go. Okay, I don't usually do that. I don't turn all the cards over at once, but I kind of feel like for your messages, pile number 2, I need to do that. So okay, I'm gonna start with the unicorn. So this is a magical meeting. A magical meeting. Success, hope, freedom, healing, and magic are all available to you if you just believe. You are going to be able to, I just get a really nice connection. A really, really nice connection. Super nice. all my piles always give me this huge connection with spirit. Well, the last pile did as well. So here we have God and we have unicorn. So this is, I feel like someone thinks you're a god. This God person, pile number 2, in a nutshell, you will have to change your perspective or your mind about something that happens, an experience, okay? Like I've been saying, like a broken record, you are going to become basically a virgin. Okay, this is really interesting. It's almost like your personality and your energy is not like a virgin. I'm going to tell you that. It's and I want to explain this virgin energy, okay? Cuz this virgin energy is about you feeling vulnerable again, or seeing, like, it's just this, I'm trying to explain it, spirit. I'm getting all the feelings and emotions. Sometimes it's hard to put into words. Look what it says, maintaining a symbolic purity of heart and spirit. So this person that comes in, or this experience, okay, depending on how you see the situation and how you, like, spirits tell me you cannot miss the opportunity. If this encounter or this embarrassing situation that occurs, you run away from it, or you shut down, or you maintain being your usual self. And I'm not saying being your usual self is a bad thing, okay? It's actually, I love how you are. You're very flamboyant. You're very, I think you like a lot of stimulation. You like a lot of different connections. You're very chatty in my mind. You're very social. You like to have a very good time. But this Virgin card is almost stripping back all your roles that you play. Like this is getting to your core. This is getting to your basic needs. This is getting to a place that you may feel uncomfortable with. It's like your innermost sanctuary. You know, you wouldn't want to share it with anyone. And I think maybe it takes a lot for you to really open up and acknowledge deeper aspects within yourself. Not that you don't want to, not that you can't do that. It's just that you like to be on that level of entertaining and get that kind of vibe. You know, you can't get, okay, I just want to say this because I don't want you guys to think that I think you're shallow or superficial. You're not. It's just the circumstances. You know, when we're in social environments that are maybe more than being just one-on-one with someone, you can't get to a deep level. You can't get to a level where you can really open up because it's hard. It's not a lot of people want to go and entertain that kind of stuff. So I think this experience is going to do that to you. It's maybe going to unlock you having to maybe go a little bit deeper within yourself and maybe ask yourself some questions. Oh, okay, maybe I want to, like, some hard questions you may have to ask yourself. Yeah, this isn't something that you can just laugh and smile and charm and be very in the moment with, okay? You may have to think about this. Like, I think you're going to be handed something here. We can see that here. It says unexpected help. It's almost like you will benefit from, maybe this person knows how to help you in some way. There's some sort of link, okay? It could be money because it's a 6 of Pentacles. It doesn't have to be. But I do sense here with the dream, a beautiful dream. that it could be helping you and your dream in some way. And it's a globe. Can you see the world? So maybe you guys make a difference, or you get this offer to make a difference in the world in some way, which is really, really nice. There's this kind of energy from going from maybe being a little inexperienced, not having many responsibilities, having a lot of freedom, being able to do what you want, to then having to be intentional, to having to pay attention to how you spend your time, or what choices do you make. There's this becoming more superior and important in some way, or just viewing your world in that way, especially with the clearing out the clutter. The clearing out the clutter isn't just tangible. It's not cleaning out your house, even though we have the tidy house here, which is really interesting. Can you see this? Like, if I was just to read these two cards basically, without channeling or reading your energy, I would basically say that your house needs to be, the clutter needs to get out of your house, and you need to organize your house in some way. But there is this interesting other way that Spirit is wanting me to see these two cards. It's not the possessions in your house. This is your attitude. This is your mind. Because can you see here? We have, oh God, they're all messy. Card number 2, we have slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. So clear the clutter, clear your mind. So you are going to be altering maybe some ways of thinking that then change your habits, change your way of living. You become more serious, pile number 2, through this encounter, through this humiliation, through this being offered an opportunity or having help in some way. It's almost like you get given, okay, Spirit said maybe like a phone number or it won't be for all of you, but it's just some sort of help, unexpected, that advances you in the world or in your life in some fashion, and then actually forces you to grow up. I'm not saying that you're a child and you're not grown up, but it just puts this extra kind of responsibility that I don't have the freedom to just use my time however I want, you know. I think you guys like that though. I think you like to have less of a structure in your life. You guys like to just go with the flow and like just kind of see you, you know, bouncing, just getting really, I don't know why I think groups are so big for you. Do you have like a big group friend circle, or you have a really big family? You're not hard to please. Like, you're very chilled in that respect. Okay. So special meeting is your reward, help to advance your life in some way. If you feel that you don't know, I don't think you know, like, it's just gonna be some sort of like a crossing path that alters your whole life or your reality, basically. It opens up doors, guys. That's what I'm gonna say. Let's get some more intuitive messages for your reading. Let's see. Pile number 2. Yeah. Okay, we got a lot. All right, let's start. Self-employment. Okay. Some of you guys may go down that road. And saying that, like, being self-employed does force you to have to be organized or have a level of maturity. Match in heaven. Okay. I don't know why I feel like that's this person here, that unexpected help, intoxicated. God, maybe you are. Okay. All right. Beautiful. I love this for you. Okay, so And you see the intoxicated, so I kind of feel maybe this, and it's next to love, which makes me feel intoxicated love. Maybe you were drunk and you said something really ridiculous to someone. Like I said before, you commented, they rubbed you the wrong way and you said something really awful, and then I don't know, you smitten them in some way. If that's a person, if it's a situation, nonetheless, it works out in your favor. It brings a lot of love to you. This connection or this opportunity, it's meant for you. And look at this. I said that you guys may have a dream to make a difference in the world. And look what this says. It says, people need your knowledge. You can help many people live a life they've always wanted to. Maybe that's where this self-employment comes in. But trust yourself, okay? And trust where you're led as well. Trust that nothing, like everything has a purpose in your life, okay? The people that you encounter, your experiences, it's just all meant for you. Even the stuff we think makes us feel like we're cursed, it's meant for us. It's meant for our growth. It's meant for us to be put on the path of these presenting opportunities that are coming into your life very soon, which is your reward. So pay attention. Pay attention to this. Yeah, it's a bit interesting how it will come into your life. But that's what Spirit said. So pile number 2, I'm going to leave your reading there. I hope something resonated. If it did, feel free to leave a comment, like and subscribe. I always like your feedback, and I hope to see you in another video. Okay, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. How will you be rewarded by Spirit? Okay, so in today's reading, we're going to be using Oracle, Intuitive Messages, and Tarot. We have a little message in here, which I will get to when I feel the time is right. So let me tap into your energy. Let's see. How will you be rewarded? I absolutely love the green here. Can you see? It's just so gorgeous. This deck is my new deck, and I'm so excited to see what cards you get. So for pile number 3, what is it? How are they going to be rewarded? What is it? Okay, so Spirit instantly said money, increases in finances. Okay, all right, so Spirit said royalty. So when Spirit says something like that, it's just kind of making me feel this energy of you're leveling up, you're making real progress or advancements in business, in your job, in even maybe you are going to be changing positions. It's that kind of vibe, which then increases your money. You're becoming, like, Spirit's just giving me the Emperor kind of vibe. Spirit's giving me just earning, you know, earning everything that you've put in. Like, I kind of feel you are, I don't know why I feel you're quite like established or wealthy. I kind of get that energy. I kind of feel like maybe you're not, and that's your energy. That's your, yeah, I think it is. I think that's it. Some of you may already have a lot of money. You may have a lot of assets. You may be quite established. But I'm just sensing that maybe that's your attitude. You want to build an empire like the Emperor. I'll just bump the camera. Guys, it's right in front of me. It's really hard to not move it. But so yeah, basically you're getting like a status surge. You're just going to get material wealth, basically. It's very, your reward is pretty much going to be centered around the area of wealth. But I want to get a little bit more details. We might get more information about how you may do that. maybe some timing. I'm always curious about why, you know, when the energies come in of like, I want to do this, I want to get a lot of money, I'm always curious about like the motivations behind it. Why is it? So we're just going to get all your cards. What else, Spirit? What other messages? What other messages can you tell me for pile number 3? Okay, this is interesting. Spirit told me that, oh, okay, so the more I channel into your energy, it's quite remarkable. So your motivation is very highlighted here of wanting to have that freedom that money gives you. And even just maybe to have that luxurious lifestyle. And it's coming through because you may have struggled growing up, or you may have not had it. Okay, so I'm just going to put it straight. Some of you guys had tough upbringings. You weren't able to experience those luxurious. You weren't even able to have experiences that, you know, I'm kind of feeling like maybe you guys were held back or restricted in some sort of way. You were very, Spirit's giving me this kind of energy of being sheltered a lot. Maybe you had to look after people in your family, or you had this burden, some energy that kind of tied you down from being able to go out and enjoy life. That's what I'm getting for some of you. So that's given you this drive to go out and prove yourself, or go out and be able to just knuckle down and build wealth so that you can have that freedom, that financial freedom, and be able to enjoy. I'm not saying that you can't enjoy life without money, but for you guys, this is good. This is I think it's healthy. So I would raise it as a warning for you, but I'm not. I'm saying that this is okay. So your motivations are okay. You're not going out and hurting people or manipulating people, or, you know what I mean? Like, you want it. You desire it. So what? You're doing what's right for you. Okay, I'm just going to get one more card because I feel like you need to see this card that's coming out. So you're meant to have money. You're meant to have financial wealth. Okay, we might see how you do this, when it will come in, how, all that kind of stuff, and any other messages. Actually, Spirit just told me to read this, so let's have a look. Birth. Okay! So technically this makes me feel like you're going to be able to bring something into the world that may gain you a lot of money. What? Oh, I always put it up there. You can't even see it, but yeah. This isn't a birth of a baby, all right? This is a birth of an enterprise, or something that is going to earn you a lot of money. You may see in the cards. Let's have a look, Spirit. Let's turn them over. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at you. I honestly feel like this will be your lifestyle, or this will be your life. Oh my God, look at that. I was like, is that a martini glass? It is. Yeah, wow. Okay. So you guys may be drinking some really nice martinis. You may hate alcohol, but that's just the vibe. It's your lifestyle. You're going to be celebrating. I think maybe this birth, whatever comes into your life, it could be achievement. There's so many different ways that this money could come in, but that's you celebrating when it does, okay? Pioneer, there you go, guys, there you go. It's kind of like similar colors. So pioneer, passion for doing and creating what has not yet been done. So something, you may invent something, or you may just come up with a brilliant idea that gives you this stream of income, okay? And it's amazing. I love the pioneer because it's kind of like doing something that hasn't been done before, thinking outside the box, finding out what people need. And it's done through your life experience, by the way. I mean, everything is, but yours particularly. What you put your heart and soul in is because you want to make people's lives better. There's that kind of energy I'm feeling with the pioneer. It's just like you're helpful. Oh my God, you're such a good person. Just your energy. I'm basing this on your energy. You're such a good person. Like whatever you do, I honestly I want to be a part of it. Like it will benefit me, I feel. But let's keep going. Overwhelm and plenty. Okay, overflow. So it's interesting because it's kind of like there may be this overwhelm. There's going to be so much wealth that you may not know what to do with it. Let's turn this card over because this was really important. I haven't even turned it over yet. Mountain. Okay, so basically, know that you're protected as you face challenges and remain cautious. Beautiful. Honestly, you're going to reach the top of the mountain. That's probably why you have this it's kind of feeling like a special occasion. You're celebrating a special occasion. I'm also sensing with the mountain, this could be the energy that you've gone through. You know, your life was like a mountain. Your upbringing was like a mountain, having to climb a mountain. Let's keep going. Starfish, spirit, open to infinite possibilities. Yes. And you know what this infinite possibility is? It's part of this pioneer energy. I don't know what it is, but I kind of feel you have so many ideas, especially with the infinite possibility. Unlock your mind. Oh my God. Okay, so guys, also, I want to say, if you don't feel like you have anything that you can offer to the world with this pioneer, you're almost thinking, maybe some of you are like, oh, I don't have any good ideas, or I don't know how to make a difference, or what can I invent? You know, what can I give birth to? First, it's about unlocking your mind, because you have a really powerful mind. And Spirit is telling me that your mind is infinite. There's just so many amazing. You're awesome. I want a little bit more information because I want to know a little bit about what may this idea be. Angel, helping those in need with no expectation of return. So you're going to be an angel to people. People will see you as an angel, the way that you help people. Yeah, look at this. Helping those in need with no expectation of return. I felt that. You're such a good person. Hollowed heart. Veneration, sensuality, gentleness, and nakedness. Wow. Okay. Joy. Yeah, okay. Can you see how good she feels? Like, it's almost like her heart is feeling all these really positive emotions with the joy. So I think, and with the overwhelm, like, you're so over ecstatic about something that happens in your life. I think it may be, if you're already working on something, okay, with the pioneer, you already have that real brilliant insight that your mind has unlocked, because you are open to the infinite possibilities that there are. Because I want to tell you, sometimes when we go through really tough upbringings or painful experiences, it blocks our ability to see the infinite possibilities there is out there. But it hasn't done that to you. Your mind has been kept, God, like, I don't even know how your mind has been kept pure and Spirit's telling me the word non-contaminated. I don't know how. You know, usually when we grow up, we're so influenced by people in our lives, our family, that we just get basically their own baggage or their own ideals or their own stuff, that we can't even see our own potential. And somehow, Spirit, or I don't know, you're just, maybe that's just your temperament with the mountain. It's almost like your mountain's your personality. You're so determined not to be defeated or let other people bring you down. You're very individual as well, I am feeling here with the pioneer. So that's really beautiful about you. What is already with you? Okay. Yeah, okay, guys, look at this. We have joy and we have what is already with you. 16 and 17, that means that it's a number sequence, which is a message for you. So there is something that you do that gives you joy. If you guys haven't experienced that yet, there's just this idea or something brewing within you, and it's already with you there with the hands. And the key, there's all this stuff within you. Love. So much love here. But this isn't love for a person. This is love for maybe a change that you want to make in the world. Something that you're going to give birth to. You'll know what this is, or you'll know when it happens, okay? So let's get some intuitive messages. All right, let's see. Spirit, what messages do you want to give to part number 3? All right, you have practice calming your mind. I need to center and balance your energy. Cut out the noise, okay? Attached. Stop worrying, your angels are with you. You have the angel card. So your angels may be with you. Well, they are. And mistake. Okay, so I don't feel like that mistake is your energy. I kind of feel like that is, you help people with their mistakes. You're very attached to something that you discover with the pioneer. Okay, I kind of am getting this discovery that you come up with, and you're absolutely embodied in it with the sensuality, with the hallowed heart and the joy, and it's just within you, and there's so much love. There's so much love for you, and oh my God, there's that siren. Wow. You're going to be loved by so many people. People are going to love you. I'm going to get just 2 more cards to end your reading. Any other messages for pile number 3, Spirit? We have, spellbound, soul alignment, release, and protection. Wow. Soul alignment. Interesting. Look at the color synchronicity here. They're kind of similar. So you just feel so aligned. This is your purpose. It's come from your soul. let it shine. Yeah, whatever you give birth to, just let it shine. It's so much joy. It brings so much love. It just brings about so much respect, and it just gives you that monetary reward. And it just feels so much better because of all the hardship that you've been through with the mountain. It just feels so good once this comes into being with the birth. So it's interesting because this peacock, it's really, oh my God, this is going to be you once you give birth to this enterprise or this whatever it is that you put all your soul, all your heart into. Okay. I would say, if you guys haven't figured out what it is, because Spirit's saying unlock your mind, be open to the limitless possibilities, you may be able to do that once practicing and calming your mind, okay? You may be able to do that. It's interesting. Another pile had a similar message. So yeah, let your brilliant ideas come to you once you center your energy and balance. Yeah. Because that's when it will come to you, like that insight or that idea or that just, maybe it's even what you're meant to be doing here. So pile number 3, I'm going to leave your reading there. I hope you guys got something out of it. If you did, feel free to leave a comment. I love your feedback, and make sure to subscribe for future videos. Okay, pile number 3. I feel like a lot of you are going to choose this pile. I don't know why. I just seem to get those hunches of, oh, this pile is going to do really well. So we are seeing how will you be rewarded by Spirit. If you guys don't know how I work, I am highly clairsentient, which means I feel the energies of the cards and I can receive your messages through channeling. We're going to be using intuitive messages, tarot, and oracle today. This is such a lovely energy, and I know the colors could influence energy as well, but there is this softness about you, especially with this blue, like this turquoise and this pale purple. There is something very mysterious about you. I definitely already feel like you have psychic abilities. You may be a psychic, you may be a witch. You just have that energy. It's almost like you read people really well. You see through what is people's stuff and what isn't their stuff. You know when you meet people and you're like, hey, that isn't the real you, or that isn't really true to you. You know what I mean? I know I'm not really making much sense, but you're very good at seeing the authentic self in other people immediately when I touch this deck. You're also very powerful. You're very, very, very powerful in a yin energy, not a masculine energy. So you're just powerful in probably manifesting, working with rituals. I just got lucid dreaming all of a sudden, which was really interesting. So you don't have to you don't come across as, you may even be very quiet. Like, I'm not getting this energy of being in someone's face. Like, I kind of feel like you like your own privacy, your own space. You may be quite reclusive, but very self-aware. Like, she almost feels like high priestess energy. So I'm being drawn to show you a little intuitive message before we have a look at what your reward will be. Past life, there you go. Oh, so you have had a past life. You may want to check in. You may want to do a past life regression, because I think maybe there's some really good stuff that you could help kind of, I'm getting this kind of you need to tie up some loose ends or something. I think you're really interested in it as well. Yeah. So you've come here to learn a few things, obviously, with the past life. Some of you have already done that, okay? But your past life is heavily influencing your current life. That's what this means. If you're totally new to this, maybe do some research into it, because who you were in a past life is affecting this reality right now. And it's interesting because this is all about your reward. So maybe there will be some really interesting, juicy, why am I saying juicy? But some insights and some revelations and some understanding. That's it, like some rich understanding and awareness of who you really are. Because I'm also sensing maybe some of you guys don't feel grounded, and like there's this seeker energy I'm getting. Like you're seeking for answers, or you're seeking to understand where you fit in this life, or you will get the cards, but there's such an interesting energy. So you may want to check out past life energies, how to maybe do a past life regression. You might get some really interesting insights or the answers that you yearn for. There's this, like, you're very spiritual kind of before, okay? But what you were in a past life is really important, and we may actually find out a bit about who you were in a past life. We'll just see what the cards have to say. So, yeah. What else, Spirit? Anything else that you can channel for me? Oh, Spirit just said to raise the vibration. So you're here to raise the vibration of the planet. So you're here to help people raise their awareness, have a higher understanding about themselves. Like, you could be healers, you could be teachers, you could be spiritual mentors. You hold a lot of wisdom, but it's not this is interesting, guys. This is not wisdom from experiences. This is just wisdom that you're just naturally gifted with. That it could be coming from this past life that you've experienced. I'm just getting a few more cards. What else, Spirit? The pile number 4. Interesting. Okay, so Spirit said you're hard to catch, which is interesting. So you're not here to be someone's, like, you're a free spirit, basically. I kind of sense that, okay? You're a free spirit. I don't think you'll ever be really fully someone else's power number 4. I really want to say this. This is a really interesting energy that's coming through. And I think not just you, but if everyone could seriously embody this energy, their life would be so much more empowering and less problematic, which Spirit is saying. So what I'm saying is that you wouldn't fully be fulfilled if you were someone else's property, or you can't live for someone else, guys. You know how some people, when they're in relationships, they like, this person is the reason that I breathe, or this is the person that like, there's this sacrificial kind of energy where gives me meaning. You know, my life would be completely, I'd want to kill myself if I didn't have this person or this possession or in my life. You guys, that's not, like, you're above that. It's almost like this secret special connection that you have with, like, bigger than this world, bigger than this planet. You know, it's that, maybe it's the connection to the divine that will fulfill you. So sometimes if you guys get that like itching and that longing, and you're like, you're never satisfied when you're with relationships or people, it's because it's just like this restless soul. Maybe that's this past life energy that's coming in. I don't know if I'm making sense, but you can't be in a relationship and be completely, not have your own thing going on, or your own sense of self. Like, you have a very, very strong sense of self, okay? And I think you won't ever lose that. Okay, proceeding one more card. I want to get you one more tarot. Okay, so let's get into your cards. So the reward is coming from a past life. You may actually meet someone that was in your past life as well. So I believe that everyone that you meet in your life, or the circumstances that you attract, is to teach you something from a past life, something that you have to work through. They're kind of like little, what do we want to call them, Spirit? Tests. Yeah, let's call them tests. Tests and challenges that we failed to work through in a past life. So then they get brought over to this life. So you're working through a lot of that. I think you've already done an immense amount of it because of how divine you are. Like, you don't even feel like you come with anything more that you could learn, but you do. You can't be completely just this divine light. So let's just keep going. Unfulfilled expectations. Yeah, I think that's like I was saying, a lot of these cards really confirm the channeling and the energies that I get from the cards. And it's just amazing. This unfulfilled expectations is you will find yourself through connecting with spirit, okay? And not in the sense of using spirit or spirituality to think that you are doing what's right for you. There's this sense that sometimes spirituality and divination practices, they can be kind of, what's the word, popularized or used because they're curious, or they're interested, or it's fun, or it's just like not done in the serious way of healing spiritually and becoming more, I like to say, ascended, you know, like doing the hard healing, right? We don't just go and do this. Like, for me, if I was to just do this tarot divination because it's fun and I want to be on YouTube and I want to give you these readings, I mean, it could look like that, but I'm doing this because I'm healing as well. Like, I'm doing the healing when I'm not on camera. I'm doing the stuff, like, I'm spiritually growing. So I don't even know what my point was there, but it's just telling me here with the unfulfilled expectations that there are going to be some situations in your life that may fulfill other people, but they're not going to fulfill you. They will, like, they'll mean a lot to you. You'll have them in your life. I'm not saying that they're not meant for you or they're not important to you. They will be, just like everyone else, right? But you will always have to listen to yourself first and your spiritual compass, and because you're the high priestess, I'm just going to say that. I haven't even turned over your cards. I'm already looking at this image and it's not even what is turned over. It's so fascinating, isn't it? So you'll always be, Spirit just gave me the word pilgrimage. You'll always be seeking. You'll always be seeking for more, but like what's not in the physical realm, if you get what I mean. Okay? So anything tangible will not fulfill you wholeheartedly and be the only thing that can fulfill you. So don't put all your expectations on that. And I don't think you will. It's just giving me that energy. Let's turn over this card anyway. Connect with the land custodian. Wow. Okay. It's giving me earthy vibes. Let's keep going. Let's get all of your magic works through you. Wow. Yeah, I love the scarab beetle, Spirit. So it's interesting because scarab beetles are really ancient, right? They're so old, and they're just like giving me this like interesting connection with the past life. So you may be like a sage in a past life, or some sort of spiritual figure that's really important, especially with connect with the land. Let's keep going. It's interesting because I kind of feel like that's you in a past life. Let's keep going. Closing circle, pure intent, sacred doors, timing, experience. Oh, interesting with the sacred doors and the timing and the experience. Look at that, the pure intent. That is like your being one with spirit. Seek balance, overwhelm. So I'm going to turn it all over your cards because I feel compelled to do that. I think they're all going to connect, and then we'll get into it. Oh, wow. Oh my god, look at the color synchronicity. Okay, this is really nice. So, pile number 4, we're talking about your rewards. Ah. Telekinesis. I know that's a spiritual gift, but I don't know it on the top of my head. Oh, okay. So this may not be what this means, but Spirit just gave me this sense of like you guys can basically in a few words read people's minds. So it's almost like you're very psychic, telepathic in a sense with the telekinesis, but there's this kind of sense of you can actually know, like I kind of feel in my body that you can actually hear the words of people. Telepathic means, you know, you can connect with energies, but here there's words, like the mind's really active. You influence other people's thoughts. It's that kind of energy with the telekinesis. I don't even know if that means that, but there's this sense of magician coming through where you're very good with understanding people. So you know how to kind of work people, but in a nice way. Like you're not manipulating. It's just that you can see how people can be opportunities for you, or how they work, what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are. You may actually help people through connecting with their past life. There is this sense of helping people be more true to themselves. You are, with the Liberator, look at this, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. Oh my god, there you go. There's that kind of, so maybe people that have, I don't know, like a really negative way of thinking, when they connect with you, it's almost like, I don't know, you change their mindset in some way, or you change, you're just able to put certain ideas into their mind that helps them, okay, that liberates them in some way. You're also going to be very looked after materially, because look at this. The abundant universe will provide, and then you have Ten of Pentacles, enjoying the outcome. So you are going to be given, I kind of feel like maybe this is a holiday or a trip, just because this Ten of Pentacles is she's enjoying a vacation or a holiday. So this could be you going, yeah, treating yourself and going on a holiday. But the Ten of Pentacles nonetheless is far out, like a stable foundation. It is the money that you want. It is feeling like you're looked after materially. But it doesn't come until you know that those things won't make you fully happy. Remember how I was saying with the unfulfilled expectation, the Five of Cups? You could have a fancy car. You could go to the most finest hotel. But if you don't work on your connection with spirit, especially here with the custodian, the scarab beetle, the buffalo spirit, you just won't be happy. And so your energy also, I would imagine there's like a really strong presence with you guys, because you are such an influence on other people and even their mind, to be honest. Like, yeah. You're inspiring to other people as well. It's interesting how people's energies come through, not just like the reward that you're going to be given. So, yeah, spirit works through you. You may experience really magical moments in your life, especially with the closing circle. It's interesting because with pure intent, I honestly feel like that's when you get these magical moments in your life, which are usually called synchronicities, or, you know, those moments where you're like, what? How did that align? Everything felt so, it almost felt like it was a gift from the divine. Let's get some more messages from spirit. Oh! What messages does spirit want to share with you? We got the past again. All right, I'm getting quite a few for you guys. Okay, so we have past. Past and past life. Wow. So there's something. I honestly feel like you guys need to go and get a past life regression, or you need to just do your research, okay, with past lives. Slow down. You're heading into the danger zone. Let's have a look. Okay. Ooh. So it says, follow that dream or goal you have in mind. It will be successful. Slow down. You're heading into the danger zone. Ah. Okay, so it's on the Liberator. Can you see that? Freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs. Releasing negative thought patterns. So I honestly feel like you're going to do that. So people may be heading down into, you know, when our mind gets too bottled up with negative thoughts, you help slow them down. You also have the best year you have had in a long time. Spirit wants you to take responsibility for what's in your control. No blaming others. Yeah, you do that really well. Okay, so there's such an independence energy coming through. Can you see her? She's like, I don't need anyone. I'm here on vacation by myself. She's really happy in herself. And that comes when you take responsibility. And then we have a new job. So you could be definitely, getting a new job, or just advancing in a new job, especially with the Ten of Pentacles. and the abundant universe will provide. I'm also sensing with the magic works through you and the abundance universe will provide. This is all about you planting a pure intention and then it coming true. Okay, so if you have a desire, you can manifest it really, really quickly. You're definitely my group that are powerful manifestors, especially with the custodian, connect with the land. Okay, so what yeah, like, oh, master manifestors, guys. Let's just get 2 more energies before we wrap up your reading. I just feel like getting one more. Let's get one more. Focus on the light. Lovely. Wow. So focus on, I'm seriously feeling like that is the light of spirit and the positive, okay? Your light that you radiate. There's so much light in your energy. Can you see that? We have light. This man is juggling light, juggling. It could be fire. Yeah, it's fire. Regardless, it's you have a lot of energy. Your energy is a lot. It's a lot more pure, and I think that's what helps you manifest quickly with your pure intention. Focus on what inspires you, by the way, because that will help you bring your desires into the physical a lot quicker. Yeah. Okay, so pile number 4. I'm going to leave your reading there. I hope something resonated. If it did, feel free to comment. I'd love to hear your feedback. And make sure that you subscribe so you can see my future videos.